Are you kidding me? Charlie's Angels was already a feminist icon sort of show. We don't need to make it woke or progressive because it already fucking was. And it's not even real progressivism that these fucking woke assholes are going for. They're going for this sort of male bashing, white person bashing shit that is kind of just terrible. It is not even progressive that they're going for. Like, Charlie's Angels was already a fucking progressive show. What the fuck? Oh my god. I am Mecha Random 42. You might also know me as Random Game User 42. I gotta take a look at this article, and they actually provided the actual clip of the interview in this one. So let's go right over here to the article from Variety. Oh, Kristen Stewart teases woke Charlie's Angels reboot. Oh Lord, please don't use that term. Please, you're not. Oh,
not
Lord.
To make any comparisons to the first two that we had that I loved, that are hilarious and like have watched recently and still are really, really fun. It's like,
yeah,
super.
We don't need another reboot. We already had it.
If I say this a certain way, I know that this will be written down, but it's not such a bad thing. It's like a kind of woke version.
No, it is kind of a bad thing.
I feel like in today's time, I mean, I don't know anything about the movie, but there's like a frivolity that people just won't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
there's like a kitsch nature to the last ones that was super fun.
God.
But nowadays, if you see a woman in combat, everything should be something completely and utterly well within their ability, and they work together really
well within their ability. Makes sense.
A network of angels. It's not just three. It's like women across the entire globe are connected and helping each other, and yeah, so it's just
that's kind of how Charlie's Angels always was, though. You had the ninja and you had the cop, and
but we'll also be.
Or was she a ninja? I don't remember. I know you had like your karate expert, and you had. Oh Lord! So please don't use the term woke. Please don't use the term woke. Let me go back down to the article. Yeah, watch. I'm gonna say all this, and now you're gonna be like, you guys didn't do that at all. Kristen Stewart joked about her upcoming Charlie's Angels reboot that is about to head into production. We don't need one. We already have it. We already had it rebooted. You don't need to reboot a reboot. While promoting the historical biopic Lizzie with co-star and producer Chloe Sevigny, I'm probably saying your name wrong, I apologize, Stewart noted that the new Angels is still going to be fun and Charlie's Angels-y, but will also be current and modern. Basically, it'll be dark and shaky cam all over the place with shots you can't see, maybe? I don't know. With cringy dialogue and nonsensical plots. That's kind of what modern TV and movies and everything is to me today. But one of these modern updates is, of course, is Elizabeth Banks playing Bosley. I love Elizabeth Banks, but come on. Bosley... The point of Bosley was that he was kind of the go-to between Charlie and the Angels, and he was a little bit flirty, and he's a little bit of a shit, and we loved him because of that. A role traditionally played by a man in previous iterations. Bank will also direct the film. Okay, well, and you know, that's... It's... Why can't we gender swap the Angels? If we're gender swapping Bosley, why don't we have 3 fucking guys being the Angels? Come on, seriously, if you really want to go for the woke shit... While Stewart claims that she loved the previous installments and think that they're hilarious, she stopped herself before striking a comparison to the new film. God, it's so funny. I know if I say this in a certain way, I'll know it'll be written down, but it's not such a bad thing. Yes, it is. It's kind of a woke version. So if it's a woke version, fucking gender swap everybody, god fucking damn it. Please, just gender swap everybody, because what's going to happen is you're going to have a writing staff, like a writer's room for the script full of white women, directed by a white woman, and this is not being woke. This is just being fucking, you know, girl power to the extreme is what this is, which is stupid anyway. There's nothing wrong with being proud of your gender, but man, the woke nonsense kind of goes into this whole anti-male shit and anti-white people shit, and it's always a room full of white women doing this shit, or white men, and it's so goddamn annoying. 70 chimed in, adding that today's audience does not take frivolity lightly. Wow, I can't speak today. Stewart agreed, explaining how there's a kitsch nature to the last one that was super fun, but nowadays if you want to see a woman in combat, everything should be completely and utterly within their ability, and that I can give her, because then if it's not in her ability, then you have another Mary Sue Ray from Star Wars, or Michael fucking Burnham, Mikey Spock from Star Trek Discovery. So you have these Mary Sue characters instead of that, but at the same time, the 70s show had that. You had your karate expert, you had your criminology expert, or I'm probably misspeaking about the exact terms, but each angel brought her own ability to the table, and they worked their feminine charms, and they worked with what they had and what they studied, and they were actual feminist icons, even though the studios kind of made it to be, or the TV studio kind of marketed as Jiggle Vision. It was still a decent feminist icon show. Charlie's will also feature a whole network of angels, according to Stewart. It's not just 3 women across the entire globe connected and helping each other, she said. Nothing how the new angels work together really, really beautifully. No word has come up yet from former angels Cameron, or no word has come up yet if former angels Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, or Lucy Liu making any cameos. We could probably get Kate Jackson. I think she's still around. But that's more the Charlie's Angels that I remember. I don't know. I'll ask them. I'll hit them up. I'll be like, hey guys, Stewart said. That's not a complete sentence. Anyway, so what do we think of this new reboot shit? A, no more fucking reboots. I'm tired of reboots. I don't want to deal with any more reboots. B, Charlie's Angels is already a feminist icon sort of thing. Making it in today's modern woke male bashing, white person bashing sort of progressivism shit is not the way to do it. It's just not. You're gonna piss off half of your fan base probably. Actually, no. Maybe with Charlie's Angels, I'm gonna change my mind mid video here. Maybe with Charlie's Angels, I mean, A, it's not gonna do very well probably, because who the hell cares about Charlie's Angels anymore? But that's kind of their demographic, is the sort of girl power sort of people, I think. At least that kind of seemed to be around the time that the last movies were really, really popular. Was around the time of the Spice Girls, around the time of girl power and all of this crap, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with being proud of your gender. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. As long as you don't bash anybody else to deal to in the process, right? This is kind of how Ghostbusters failed. I didn't mind gender swapping Ghostbusters or including people who weren't the original Ghostbusters, but they had to go about it in the worst way possible and bash every single original character, every man in the show. And that's just not what feminism is to me. When they pull this shit, I'm like, okay, you're gonna be a male bashy sort of SJW mouthpiece, aren't you? When you use terminology like woke, this is why they cast a publicly open gay woman in the sort of lead to kind of get their woke points. But if they really want a true diverse sort of woke cast, you're gonna gender swap some of the angels out. You're gonna have, not all women, and they're not going to do that. They're obviously not going to do that because, we can't do that. We can't, we can gender swap all these other characters. We can make, the female Indiana Jones, and we can make Logan's Run into a woman, and we can make all these other characters into women. But they're not going to make Charlie's Angels into men, are they? So they're so full of their own bullshit that they don't understand what their own terminology means sometimes. They don't get it. It is beyond frustrating. And what do you guys think in the comments? Am I overreacting again on this one? I mean, at least they're not taking something like 21 Jump Street and completely gender swapping it yet. Don't get any ideas, Hollywood. We don't need that. We don't want it. It's kind of the same sort of garbage sort of television that has its following, but it's not like the heavy dramatic award-winning Pulitzer Prize-winning sort of series. These are kind of fluff TV shows that they're making into movies. Oh Lord, like Charlie's Angels was already a feminist icon. I don't know how many more times I can say it. What do you guys think in the comment section below? I am MechaRandom42. You might also remember me as Random Game User 42. I have a Patreon and a Twitter. I will link those in the comment section below. I will catch you guys on the next live stream or video. Bye!